Hi guys, Adam here as usual. I had a request to show some Jason Becker style things. As you may or may not know, Jason Becker, sorry I just checked my finger over there. As you may or may not know, Jason Becker was one of my biggest heroes like 8 years ago or something like that, and he's still, I still listen to him reasonably regularly and absolutely love his stuff with Davey Lee Roth. When you think of Jason Becker, you probably think of like all that sweet picky kind of thing. Now don't get us wrong, that's absolutely mint. I'm using it in a kind of classical sense, and it's a very kind of simple chord progression, but we did reasonably interesting things with the arpeggios. That's not what I'm going to show you. There's loads of guys out there doing that kind of thing, and there's loads of videos on YouTube for that kind of arpeggio thing. And indeed I actually have a kind of arpeggio sweep picking dictionary available in my store if you want to check that out, that I wrote several years ago when I was really into that kind of thing. What I'm going to show is a kind of much more underused, much more understated technique, and it was something that Jason Becker, I think, admittedly sort of stole from Jeff Beck's playing. He's a really simple example of how to do that. Okay, so take a simple Jason Becker neoclassical-ish style chord progression, if you like, of B minor, F sharp major, G major, E minor, A major. And most of the time Jason would just stick with very simple arpeggio based melody, something like at the beginning, yeah? Really simple, nothing too creative or ingenious or anything about it. But what he would do is just put a little spin on it with this kind of Jeff Beck bending everything, but a much more interesting, a kind of more melodic or a little bit more melodically complex kind of sound, actually, because it messes with the harmony very slightly. So what Jason would do is something like and then he'd probably go and do loads of insane stuff. But yeah, a very simple kind of, I'll point this up a little bit so you can see my lovely face, a very simple little kind of technique I just call bending everything from below, call it what you want. Basically just doing semitone bends and just having that really big semitone vibrato on it, and you kind of miss the pitch a lot, and it gets that kind of tense, dark sound that Jason Becker often went for. Alright guys, another very simple one. If you want to see more videos like this, kind of little licks or phrases or ideas in the style of certain players, post those players below, and if I like them players, I might just do something about it. Cheers guys, take it easy, and plenty more real video content if you like coming soon.